Jesus said, "Foxes have holes, birds have nests, but yet there are over 500,000 homeless people in the United States." The Department of Housing and Urban Development counted around 582,000 Americans experiencing homelessness in 2022, which was up about 2,000 from 2020. These are people that either have temporary shelter or transitional housing or sleep in a place not meant for habitation, like cars and abandoned buildings and city parks. And surprisingly, veterans experience homelessness at a higher rate than the overall population. 20 out of every 10,000 veterans are homeless, compared to the nation's rate of 18 out of every 10,000. The roots of homelessness go deeper than just economics. Research shows that mental illness and addiction are also common causes associated with homelessness, as well as those suffering from emotional wounds and inadequate life skills. Other contributing factors: high rent and high mortgages, lack of affordable housing, as well as eviction rates. Homeless people are exposed to more crime, violence, and bad weather. They can lose their job in the chaos of being homeless and struggle to find another one without access to the internet or a permanent mailing address. The origins of current homelessness go back decades to policies that stopped the U.S. from building enough housing. According to the National Low Income Housing Coalition, 7 million extremely low-income renters cannot get affordable homes. Some cities and states like California and Oregon have begun confronting the issue. In recent years, they passed laws to end single-family zoning, which is a form of exclusionary zoning, as a way to keep minorities out of white neighborhoods. Single-family zoning increases the cost of housing units and decreases the supply. In the United States cities, 75% of land zoned for residential use is zoned single-family. Many public assistance programs offer inadequate responses to homelessness. Shelters, motels, even government-subsidized housing may provide a band-aid, but not a permanent solution, because they do not address or resolve the root causes of homelessness and poverty. Work-oriented programs need to be part of our response to homelessness, because they benefit not only the people they empower, but also community stakeholders. We need to enact federal policy and funding that has a housing-first strategy that focuses mainly on providing permanent housing to people experiencing chronic homelessness and those with a disability of some kind. Because the only way to solve homelessness is by getting people in homes. There's never been more urgency for employment-based solutions because of the ongoing labor shortage. The roughly 11 million unfilled jobs can be a historic opportunity to increase employment among the homeless population. Employers are struggling to find workers, while over 70% of people experiencing homelessness are unemployed. We need to move beyond the finger pointing to empower communities to build coalitions between employers, property owners, service providers, and policymakers. We need a more realistic, equitable, and effective response to help not only our experiences with the city's homelessness, but also the communities in which they live to thrive. Homelessness took decades to get to this level, and it will probably take years to fully address. But the time to address it is now, because it is not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. I'm Warren Smith III, and this has been my contemporary commentary.